Namaste everyone. Welcome to the video. So this video is a discussion about what is yoga, the first part, and the second part will be what is meditation. So I have actually talked about what is yoga in previous videos, but now after acquiring more experiences, knowledge about yoga, I am making this video again. So I, for the first time, actually heard the word yoga uh, in the year 2016. Before that, I never actually heard the word yoga. I heard the word meditation, uh, but never I heard about yoga. So in 2016, when somebody just said yoga trainer, um, generally I just felt that it is funny, and yoga trainer means something funny profession, like only girls and women are more into that. So I just took it as a joke about yoga. I never really had a keen interest in yoga at that time, but I was more into regular gymming, exercise, running, weightlifting, etc. Anyways, after some years um, of gym, I just had this desire to uh, know yoga. I had no idea about what is yoga, so I wanted to know what is yoga to understand it, to experience it. I didn't know zero knowledge, so I wanted to know. For a change from gym. So I decided to check out yoga and join a yoga class. At that time, I felt that the fees of yoga was very expensive. Everywhere they were charging money in thousands per month. Compared to gym, at that time yoga was expensive, but there was an offer that in one yoga studio called Sarva Yoga, they were giving first month yoga classes for only rupees 800. So I wanted to check this out. So I went to Sarva yoga class. It was morning 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. So I used to get up and go to the yoga studio, and I was simply blown away, mesmerized. I just fell in love with the yoga classes. Whatever they were teaching, all the stretches, mainly asana, or in the beginning, some om chanting, some prayers, uh, and then asanas, different things. Ev- Now I'm saying asanas and all, but at that time I didn't know anything. I didn't even know that they were called asanas. They were just giving instructions that now raise your right leg, or raise your left leg, or right hand, whatever. Instructor was giving instructions, and I was just performing. And just they used to tell like mountain pose, do this. So I was just doing, and they used to uh, push and make the stretches more intense. So I just felt that wow, this is completely different, and I was blown away compared to the gym. This thing was very different, and I got hooked. Anyway, 1 month of this thing, I went, and 1 month membership completed. And again, I was going to the gym, but I really didn't enjoy gym as much as I enjoyed yoga. So I stopped gym, and again I joined yoga classes. Now at a different yoga school called Bodhi Yoga Institute at that time. But I just had some intuition, some thought from some corner that I want to be a yoga teacher. I wanted to get certification of being a yoga teacher. So, anyways, still I have at that time zero knowledge about yoga. Just some practical experience that we have nice stretches, we feel good. So, anyway, I joined Bodhi Yoga Institute, did yoga teacher training. We did learned asanas, pranayama, surya namaskar, relaxation techniques, yoga nidra, kriyas, ayurveda knowledge, yogic diet, so and so A to Z. uh, so much knowledge I acquired in yoga, and so many experiences. So it was a learning for about 2 to 3 years, even though the course is only for 2 months. I did advanced course also. So, but proper knowledge and everything, it took me around 3 years to understand um, yoga. Still, there is of course a lot of knowledge to acquire. So we were learning asanas, so many things. And after these 3 to 4 years, uh, some of my friends, they uttered this word called Vignana Bhairava Tantra book, which it seems is a book having 112 yoga techniques or pathways given by Shiva towards enlightenment. So, yoga is believed to be taught by uh, Shiva itself. Lord Shiva has given out the yoga. So, Shiva is like the authoritative master of yoga. So, I just went through this book thinking, okay, this is the yoga book because Shiva is giving the instructions here. So this must be the ultimate, because I have been learning so much of knowledge, one after the other, so many things. Um, so I was just thinking, why don't I just finally find something like a conclusion? So I thought this must be the ultimate book. Let me read this book. And to my surprise, whatever I learned, up to 99% of knowledge in yoga classes or in school, wherever, 19% of the thing was not there in the 112 techniques taught by, not even actually, to be very precise, matching of knowledge, 100% of the teachings, 99.9%, let's say, directly teaching, it was not there in this book. So what are we doing in this? Whatever people are getting educated saying yoga, is that actually yoga, or what is it? Because in the 112 teachings of yoga by Shiva, it is completely different. So anyway, then I was parallelly learning meditation at a different meditation center called Pyramid Meditation. They were actually teaching a technique called Anapanasati meditation. And there is a book by Osho called Book of Secrets, which is a commentary on the book called Vignana Bhairava Tantra. So now Osho says that this Anapanasati meditation is the first technique given out by Shiva in these 112 techniques. So this technique I had actually learned many years ago, well before I learned anything called yoga. So there certainly is certain benefit from what they are teaching under the name of yoga and yoga studios, yoga classes. But through my knowledge, the ultimate, the base, see for example, if there is a movie, why do we watch movie? The goal is entertainment. So likewise, the purpose of movie is entertainment. Like that, the purpose of yoga is enlightenment. Good rhyming, entertainment and enlightenment. So the purpose of movie is to get entertained. So a person when they are doing yoga means they are doing it further to get enlightened. But all the things, 3 to 5 years, what I have done saying yoga, it was not at all for uh, enlightenment, and only the meditation called Anapanasati. This is the only thing that is enlightening practice. Of course, while in general, like normally, when doing asanas also, uh, it feels some understanding, something comes, but it is not mentioned in the 112 techniques. There is no mention of plank pose or downward facing dog or Hanumanasana. It's whatever you take any asana that we are doing, like Hasta Uttanasana, Vrikshasana, tree pose, nothing is there in these 112 techniques. So why are we doing all those things saying it is yoga? I think because uh, of Patanjali Yoga Sutras, he mentioned asana. Who is this Patanjali? Uh, why should we follow Patanjali's when the sutras 112 techniques are given by Lord Shiva himself? So everybody, all people, they must be doing 112 techniques. So when a person is joining for yoga teacher training, they should be taught 112 techniques given by Shiva. Why are we learning yama, niyama, asana, pranayama? Are they taught by Shiva? Are they taught by Adi Yogi? You should ask this question. I don't know if they are, but we are learning them because they are compiled by Patanjali sage. Who is this Patanjali sage? Why should we care about this? There is a teacher called Shiva Adi Yogi, first yogi. If he is teaching yoga, then we must follow his guidance. So, according to my knowledge or experience, Adiyogi is or the Shiva is given 112 techniques. So, anybody who wants to learn yoga, they must check these 112 techniques. First technique being Anapanasati in Pali language, taught by Gautama Buddha. It is basically uh, observing the breath. In breath, gap between in breath and exhalation. So now let us check out the first technique of these 112 techniques. Actually, even I am uh, only talking with respect to the commentaries on this book, because if you read the translation of the Sanskrit, the translation is a little bit poetic to understand, but they do mention about the breath. So breath here is the key. So anyway, the commentary given by Osho, that the first technique is the anapanasati meditation. So anapanasati is a breath related meditation. So we are going to call it Shvasa Dhyanam, Shvasa meditation, breath meditation. So this is the first technique, and I don't really care about now second, what is second, third, fourth, 112. I don't need one technique, finished. So yes, this is related to breath. There are techniques related to sound also, chanting om. But in this video we are going to do Shvasa Dhyanam, Shvasa meditation, Anapanasati meditation. So how to do this Anapanasati meditation? Sit comfortably, remove spectacles, anything if you have. Just sit comfortably, spine straight, neck straight, face forward. Sit comfortably and start to bring your attention to your complete normal and normal breath. Just observe your breath. Gently open your eyes. So, keeping your eyes closed, just observing your normal and natural breathing. May whatever, we are just observing your breath. If you get thoughts, leave the thoughts, observe the breath. If you get ideas, you put a gentle effort to come back to the breath. Just be with your normal and natural breathing. So, if you want, you may want to check out this book called Vignana Bhairava Tantra book, saying 112 techniques given by Shiva towards enlightenment. So I think if you don't like the first technique, maybe you like chanting. So this you may want to try. So you just close your eyes, take a deep breath in, and you just chant. And you may want to chant this as long as you want to meditate. Of course, there are many other books also which came later on, like Hatha Yoga Pradipika by other authors. They have given several techniques, but other masters, they have given their own techniques, right? But first, you must learn these direct techniques given by Lord Shiva himself. So now you know what you need. So you better practice this. Thank you so much for watching this video.